on. Woo! Man, y'all know I love these death battles, man. And it's always better when you have some company.
They're always a blast.
No doubt, no doubt. Today we have the Hulk doing war once again. We tried to do the Broly one, but we had some difficulties. So we're going to try this one with Doomsday.
Oh, yeah.
Hulk versus Doomsday. I am a Hulk fanatic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doomsday is one of the DC villains. I am aware of where he comes from. He's supposed to cause the death of Superman, correct?
Yeah, he was the one who was the contributor to the death of Superman.
Doomsday scares the living hell out of me.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially when you learn his origins. His origins are terrifying and just like soul crushing, especially when you understand like what he was bred for.
Yeah, he just has no like. There's no truth. There's a story, but he don't care about none of that. There's no passion. It's just brute force. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, all he knew was death and destruction,
and he's unbreakable. Like he's like unbreakable.
His skin is like impregnable. And he's able to absorb blows that basically can collapse galaxies.
Like he makes Luke Cage look like a Beanie Baby.
Well, that's saying something, especially considering Luke's like durability.
Facts
is basically some of the best you'll see in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I guess where he would hold the advantage, Doomsday, is he doesn't get the internal damage. Like Luke, he'll take a car crash and his outside won't be hurt. But his organs might bust.
Yeah, he might.
Some shit.
Well, depends on the version of Luke Cage you're talking about. If you're talking about like the ultra nerfed Luke Cage, I've seen in certain regards where it was a more gritty storyline where he had to like fight tooth and nail to like fight back. Yeah, I could see that. But if we're talking like Power Man Luke Cage, I'm talking
like original,
like OG Luke Cage.
True.
Like he is hard to kill.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, and like he'll sit there and he almost like would take a full brunt of like an 18-wheeler and then just like
well.
We're good. Just like, yeah, we're all right. We're fine. We're good. So
brush your shoulders off. Turn on that hover.
There you go. Get that dirt off your shoulder.
Get that dirt off your shoulder, Luke.
So, but Hulk and Doomsday, this is two of the biggest brutes in comic books, just head to head, man.
You couldn't watch this fight in person because you would be destroyed.
Yeah, if you were like the watcher, you could like watch from like another galaxy, just be like,
there you go,
interesting. But even then, like you'll feel the shockwave and just be like,
you know what? I might just get up out of here.
Just like, okay, I'm going to another universe.
We'll go watch something else.
It's like, WandaVision. I like this one.
I'll catch it on Death Battle. No.
So, Hulk and Doomsday, Marvel vs. DC, Death Battle. What do you say, D? Shall we?
We shall, sir. But before
we get into the episode, I have something very important to tell you.
Is he farting across the screen?
Ray gun just launched on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux. With over 20 unique levels, 3 modes of play, and tongue-in-cheek story of 1980s politics, it's a whole lot of value for just $9.99. And pick it up by November 15th, and we'll even give you
ever played that?
No.
Music from Phantom NK and Bubble
looks kind of sick, don't it?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
In the description after the video and get your copy today.
Back before Screw Attack was killed in Light of Death. Originally, this channel was known as Screw Attack.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and now it's just known as Death Battle, and that's all that Rooster Teeth wants them to do, which is, I think, a big mistake, because Screw Attack had a lot of great content. A lot of it. They were gaming-centric. They did top 10 lists. It was so good. Now it's all Death Battle, and I'm not against Death Battle. I love Death Battle, but
more content doesn't hurt anyone, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Just like on here.
Facts.
Pure, unadulterated rage. Usually, in a stressful situation, you'd want to avoid this sort of emotion in order to keep yourself focused.
Oh, man. Oh, is that the animation we're getting?
I think so.
Dr. Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk.
And Doomsday, the monster who killed Superman. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Yeah, there's Lou.
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Within each of us, oft times, there dwells a mighty and raging fury. And this suits no one better than the mild-mannered scientist, Bruce Banner.
Because when Bruce gets angry, you wouldn't like him when he's angry.
That was
Dr.
sick.
Robert Bruce Banner may have grown up with few friends, but what he lacked in popularity, he made up tenfold with his intellect. However, in spite of his gifts, it was never enough to earn the respect and love of his father.
Partly because Bruce was so smart that his alcoholic dad literally thought he was a monster and expressed that to Bruce pretty thoroughly. God damn! How much distance do you think you got there, Wiz?
9, 10 feet?
Man, with an arm like that, he could really go places. Like the nut house after he murdered his wife right in front of Bruce. Aww.
Understandably traumatized, Bruce coped by creating an imaginary friend to talk to.
You know, I had an imaginary friend once.
You did? What was his name?
That theme is classic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that whole, like... Dun, 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 dun.
That Stewie bit always gets me.
Yeah, just him walking on the road, just like...
I love it.
Yeah.
Hold up. There we go.
It's like, I remember this when Peter got drunk and it was like a savant with the piano and could play anything. And he's like, Dad, play the Incredible Hulk theme. Do, 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 do. And there's like, you see Stewie walking, and everyone just starts laughing. And it's just like,
oh, man.
It's that theme, though, I'm glad that they actually used it in the 2008 Hulk movie with Edward Norton. They actually used that whenever he was like traveling from Brazil to Mexico.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, dude, that is awesome.
What an homage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Bruce's friend served as an emotional outlet all the way through his college graduation.
Brother.
However, his advice to Bruce was oftentimes destructive.
Yes.
So when the U.S. military recruited Bruce to make weapons, it was actually kind of fitting.
Bruce was tasked
Oh
with
shit, that's like the first comic
bomb, which would use gamma radiation
animated.
to target
Not a dick. Yeah, that's not a dick.
weapons and buildings without endangering human lives. At least that's what Bruce was told.
Surprise, surprise! Gamma radiation is actually pretty fucking harmful. And when it
Extremely.
came to test the bomb, and some dumb kid decided to play his harmonica
Fuck
right in the test zone,
that's exactly how it goes.
Bruce asked
Always
his
a
assistant
thing,
to
man.
stop the countdown and dashed off to save him. But turns out his assistant was a Russian spy who set off the bomb anyway.
On that strange day, Bruce's imaginary friend became a real-life terror as he transformed into the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Whew.
Really?
God
Yes,
bless.
apparently.
It's just like, at that point, I'm just like, hold fire. Did you say fire? No. Boom.
God, can you imagine? Tank shot to the face.
There would be nothing left of you.
I want to say the guy that's caught in this, who he saved, is Rick Jones.
I think so. Yeah.
Trivial people out there. Yeah.
I think. I mean, if y'all know the facts, let us know.
Yeah, I think it's Rick.
Ever since, whenever he's angry, Bruce's body and mind morphs into that of the Hulk's, granting him unmeasurable power.
What happened to this Hulk?
Brain power.
We don't get any of this now.
It's because Marvel, like Disney's Marvel, doesn't own the film rights to the Incredible Hulk. Universal still does, and Universal refuses to sell it because they get a big kickback from Disney every time Hulk appears in one of their movies.
Aw, what?
That's it.
That is screwing us.
Yes, because I want this Hulk back.
Facts.
I want the Incredible Hulk that is going to literally just like... I want that rage-afflicted man who has trouble controlling his anger.
We need that.
We didn't get that. Instead, what did we get? We got Thor Ragnarok.
Trash.
We got basically, Hulk, having a few scenes here and there, but then what do we get when we see him in Endgame again? He gets beat up, he gets his ass whipped one time
neutered
in Infinity War. Next thing you know, in Endgame, he's like, oh, by the way, I learned how to control it. It's like, why didn't we see this?
When did you do this?
When?
All off screen, bro?
Brother, come on.
I got to relive Chadwick Boseman's death 15 times, and we can't get the Hulk on screen, bro?
Yeah, that's...
Come on, man.
That's unfortunate. All right, let's keep her going.
Let's get it.
Ridiculously strong.
Huh.
He can leap great distances, survive the harshest environments, and most importantly, smash the crap out of
that movie's
everything with
great.
his bare fists.
Yeah.
He also knows a technique known as the thunderclap, which creates a shockwave that can deafen foes, level forests, and push back explosions.
As if he needed anything more than that, the Hulk has a healing factor that gives Wolverines a run
Through the
for his
heart
money.
like that?
Yep.
You should be dead.
He's super strong and super hard to kill. What's not to like?
Well, there's one little detail that kind of ruins the whole experience. Bruce can't really control the Hulk. In fact, the Hulk is his own being, and they both hate each other, vying for dominance over Bruce's body. And yet, Bruce and the Hulk are often reminded how much they depend on each other for survival.
Bruce figured if he was stuck with his big green Goliath forever, he might as well try using it for good, eventually joining the Avengers, Defenders, the Fantastic Four, and even the Illuminati.
Hulk has held up a 150 billion ton
That's an amazing
mountain,
story right
escaped
there.
Earth's gravitational pull with a single jump.
And one time when a planet's tectonic plates started splitting apart, threatening to shatter the whole world, he just jumped right in there and pulled the planet back together.
The estimated average mass of a single lithospheric plate is nearly 45 quintillion tons.
Oh my
and the
God.
Hulk pulled 2 of these together with nothing but his bare hands.
Quintillion.
Yes.
Quintillion.
That is more than a billion, more than a trillion, more than a quadrillion, quintillion.
5.
Strong and tough, he's more than twice as fast as a fighter jet, which puts him over Mach 5 speeds at least.
Damn.
And he can always go faster if he's pissed off enough.
This is because the Savage Hulk's strength is directly related to his anger. The angrier he gets, the more powerful he becomes. In theory, this means his maximum level of strength is potentially infinite.
Yeah,
And when he
I remember
taps into that immeasurable rage to the fullest, he truly lives up to his name of World Breaker.
World
Bigger,
Breaker.
stronger, and oozing with gamma radiation, the World Breaker Hulk is so powerful, with a single stomp he created earthquakes felt hundreds of miles away. In his battle with Sentry, basically Marvel Superman, he almost destroyed New York. And when battling another World Breaker Hulk, a single collision between them obliterated an entire planet.
Even the mutant Darwin's power, which specifically adapts to counter any enemy, decided that the best defense against the Hulk was to be somewhere else.
Yes. Yes.
That was amazing in that read, man. World War Hulk is
Yeah.
that where they're pulling all that from, yeah.
It's like the only way to beat the Hulk is be somewhere else.
Holy hell! Who could even stand up to this man?
The fact that his power is to adapt. I love that.
Yeah.
Like, what a
Like,
catch-22.
What how do you beat the Hulk? You don't.
You don't adapt
You
to
be
the Hulk.
somewhere
Yeah,
else.
you get out of there.
Typically, Bruce does his best to contain and limit the Hulk's power. In fact, World Breaker Hulk is a result of Bruce relinquishing that control entirely. In terms of combat, usually only cosmic beings like Silver Surfer or Zeus have the might to challenge the Hulk.
Oh yeah, like that one time Zeus hit him so hard it burned out his healing factor.
But
Damn.
even gods sometimes have to learn the hard way. You do not mess with the Incredible Hulk.
I am a god, you dull creature. Pow, 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 pow.
Puny
God,
God.
you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny God.
Love it so much.
That sound he makes.
It's like that little bit of air that's escaping at the balloon, like at the very end, like.
So vicious.
Love the Hulk so much.
What if all you had ever known was hatred and aggression, violence and pain? This life is reality for
YouTube comments, Doomsday. Yeah.
YouTube comments.
Thousands of years ago, on an uninhabitable prehistoric planet which would one day be known as Krypton, a scientist named Bertrand intended to engineer the ultimate life form.
Yep. It's another one
Bertrand.
of those stories, but with one hell of a twist.
See, at this time, Krypton was a harsh wasteland filled with nothing but sharp rocks, poisonous air, and violent predators.
Bertrand believed that if he could create something that could live through that, they can survive just about anywhere.
To realize this
Fair.
theory, Bertrand acquired an infant from somewhere, and through a rapidly accelerated evolution process, attempted to transform him into his dream creation.
Oh, don't try to dance around it, Wiz. Bertrand put that little sucker into a baby cannon, blasted him into the wild to get murdered by any number of things, sucked up what was left of him with a vacuum cleaner, and just cloned a new one out of the mess to do it all over again.
What?
Well, yeah.
Yes, that's the level of cruelty that the child that he basically like birthed into this world kept having to go through.
That's sick.
It is. And you can understand why, if Doomsday is able to recall all of these memories of dying over and over and over again, how he would literally go insane.
Facts. That's all.
The idea being
Damn.
each new clone
All
would be
he knows is pain.
stronger than the one before, thus covering millions of years of evolution in just a few decades.
That doesn't sound like science.
It's
No,
not.
it
It's
doesn't.
comic books.
So after 30 straight years of baby murder, one of the clones finally survived the test. Amazed by his own success, Bertrand named this baby the Ultimate.
The ultimate baby.
But to the rest of the universe, he was their Doomsday.
See, Wiz, reloading as it is, patenting my baby cannon was a good
Oh
idea.
my god.
Successful as Bertrand's experiment was, it was anything but a good idea. Turns out, while Doomsday usually appears to be a mindless beast, he remembered every single time Bertrand had him killed.
Yeah.
As a result,
Damn.
Doomsday had been unintentionally programmed at a genetic level to hate everything that lives.
Bummer. Needless to say, Bertrand was pretty screwed.
Because even with 30 years of development,
You can't kill your father. Doomsday is just like,
I have no father.
Yeah, what?
Boom.
It's like, I ain't hear none of that shit.
Bertrand had never quite figured out what to do if his experiment actually worked.
I don't
because
know what to
Bertrand-
do.
of course you don't, Bertrand. You never consider the possibility once it finally does what you want to. It's just like, wow, it's so strong now. I bet it'll love me.
I'm going to rip your head off, and I'm going to eat it.
It's like, that's not what I expected. Why? Why would you do that?
Boom.
Pops his head off like a Ken doll.
is the worst.
I mean, he did
Look
do
at
what
that.
he set out to do. He made an 8'10" monster.
I'm sorry, I
that
just
doesn't
hear
need
the
to
freight
eat,
train
breathe,
sound.
or have
Choo
internal organs to
choo.
live. It just kills and kills and
Cool.
kills some more.
Doomsday possesses enormous strength, incredible durability, and poisonous spikes which can extend. But due to Bertrand's experiments, Doomsday's greatest
Don't
power
show.
of all,
No, do not show that. That is not Doomsday.
That's Abomination.
That is a tumor that should never have been put on screen. That's the one that was in Batman v Superman.
Oh.
is his ability to adapt
Facts.
to his opponent's powers.
Get that off the screen.
That looks
Sweet
terrible.
revenge, Doomsday stowed away on a supply ship and ravaged dozens of planets until he finally found himself on Earth.
On that day, Doomsday did the unthinkable. On that day, Doomsday killed Superman.
Damn.
Well, kind of. He actually put him into a super sleep. After several days, he kind of woke up more.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, with the mullet. Yeah, and the black suit. Which, gotta admit, the black suit looks cool here. It looked even better in the Snyder cut. Here's the thing, Snyder heads. I don't mind the Zack Snyder cut. Is it better than the Whedon cut? Absolutely. But is it the god tier, like, epic, most best film that has ever existed? No. No, it is not. It is a 7 out of 10.
Oh, man.
That's where I put it. I'm sorry. I like it. I thought it was good.
Right.
But worthy of all the headache that all the Snyder heads put me through whenever I wasn't as hyped for it as they were. Look,
It's 4 hours long, man. It's 4 hours.
yes, and
And it's not.
and
I
here-
watched it.
and here I did too.
Yeah, I
and
watched
I
it.
watched it with completely like no expectations or anything like that. I watched it with just the expectation that this is what Zack Snyder wanted to put on film.
Yep.
And you know what? I am glad that he got it. I am 100% happy that Zack Snyder finally got his release, what he wanted to put out there. Now that it's put out there, I have the right to say I thought it was okay.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was literally all right.
Yeah, that's all. Not genre redefining. I remember someone tried to have when we did a reaction to the Snyder Cut. I thought to myself, I'm like, wow, this actually looks okay. I might check. And then the comment section was full of such vitriol and people who were just like you're horrible, you're awful. It's like this is gonna be the best comic book film ever made. Just you wait. What? And then it comes out, and then someone tries to have like a aha gotcha moment. Just like it's like now that the Snyder Cut's out, what do you have to say now, huh? What do you have to say now? And I literally typed 7 out of 10. It was okay. And his response was just like, this is the greatest comic book movie ever made. How could you say that? I'm like, my dude, you're allowed to have your opinion. You are allowed to think whatever you want. You can think it's the greatest film of all time, but you have no right to demand of me that I think exactly the same way that you do. I'm sorry.
Facts.
That's not how this works.
I had a dude in my comments talking that same type of stuff. What did he say? He said, you should be more diverse in your listening. I'm like, bro, you don't even know who you're talking to, bro. Like, how many music groups I've been around and all that? Like, the interest I have.
This man right here has a musical taste. Like, it's as diverse as anyone else I've ever been around,
bro.
man.
I blocked him immediately, Nate. That's just one thing I'm not going to do.
You don't anytime someone tries to project on you how they think you are, and how I'm better than you and you should listen to me. Like, no, that's no. Get out of here. I ain't got time for you.
Facts.
Like, if you want to have a conversation and have a debate, I'm more than willing to
I like those.
That. But the very moment you start to project on me what you think I am,
can't do that.
We're done. You've already decided in your head how I am, and you're not going to change your mind. Period.
My point.
Yeah.
More powerful.
Yeah, we all know Wiz. At least Soups took Doomsday down with him. Or maybe not. Turns out, whenever Doomsday dies, he just comes back to life, forever immune to...
Oh, that's been his life thus far, right? Like,
yeah.
Can't beat me the same way twice.
He's been punched to death by Superman, blasted apart by the Radiant's energy, brutally ripped in half, incinerated by Imperiex, and just curb stomped by a Kryptonian horde.
Practically invulnerable at this point,
Curb
Doomsday's
stomp.
taken on Darkseid, tanking his Omega beams and beating him to near death. He single-handedly defeated most of the Justice League and took on an energy attack that wiped out a fifth of a planet.
He's punched through the Phantom Zone, battled super beings called Gogs for a century, and even broken Wonder Woman's arms. Arms strong enough to help pull the Earth.
And during his rematch with the Man of Steel, after witnessing Doomsday survive an explosion equivalent to 1 million nukes,
wow.
Superman realized that the only way to stop him was to send him to the end of time.
At his most powerful, Doomsday's mere presence can boil the ocean and disintegrate buildings. A casual stroll across Africa made wildebeest an endangered species just by walking around. But what he's got in strength, he really lacks in brains.
Not that he's dumb, he just literally lacks a brain. More often than not, Doomsday is little more than a one-track mind-killing machine. This makes his intentions predictable, and a clever opponent can use this to, say, lead him into a trap. And should that foe come up with a new way to hurt Doomsday, he could be killed.
Still, that's gonna be pretty goddamn hard to do.
Yeah.
God bless.
Well, Soups, how you feeling?
Man. Face tough, yeah.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, Wiz won't stop talking about this thing.
Look at how menacing Doomsday looks.
Yeah, all those sharp edges and everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Harry's. Yeah, I've tried their razors. They're all right.
They alright.
Yeah. Anyway, so who you got?
Oh, I forgot we had to choose. Oh man. I'm going Doomsday, man. I love the Hulk, but
You just think Doomsday's just got too much?
yeah, he's just too brutal, bro. Like, what do you do to kill him? Like, I feel like he's been beat down before. Like, that's all Hulk's got for him, right? Like, he don't have any like super ability. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I would say I would probably side with you and say Doomsday, because Hulk, as much as I love him, as much as, you know, in the Marvel universe, he's one of my favorite characters. I mean, Doomsday just has so much like at his disposal.
When you have to send
durability.
somebody to the end of time,
yes,
yeah, I don't have a solution for that.
I don't either. I mean, there's nothing else to do. Just say, yep, this dude's bad.
Hulk, give him a tough fight, bro.
Yep.
Good luck, man.
Give it all you got, Hulk. Here we go. Yeah.
God forbid we ever have to live this scenario.
Oh, Lord. It's like, I would already... oh, there I am. I'm dead.
Right, that's me.
Oh. Yeah, your head got crushed like a cannoli. Avengers, assemble!
Right.
Hulk smash ugly gray hole.
Ugly gray hole. Ugh.
Hulk smack you like bug.
Oh my god.
Sick ponytail, bro. Doomsday with a ponytail. And Hulk rocking the flat top.
Ugh.
Oh!
Come on, Hulk. You got at least get some hits in.
Yeah.
At least let them know you were there.
Yeah. At least give him a memory. Be like, hey, remember that dude who hit me so hard my teeth rattled? Yeah.
Facts.
Yeet. Yeet. Five-0 incoming. Oh, right.
Yeah.
The Hulk, yeah. Carcass. There you go, Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit him with stuff.
Kick him in the balls.
Thank you. Hulk hates spiky beard.
Bust his eardrums.
What? What? All of a sudden, just like, Hulk smash. What?
Ha!
Huh? I can't hear you. What?
Ooh. Shut that weak shit up.
It's like, hold on. I got this. I said I want to hear Old Town Road.
Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, damn. I didn't know the comment section on this channel was Doomsday. Jesus Christ. Oh, it ain't over.
Nah.
What?
Damn, he hurting though.
You break buildings good, but Hulk break world.
World Breaker.
Oh.
Here we go.
He said what?
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
There you go. Get at it. Get him, Hulk.
Wait,
broke
what?
his arm. Oh,
Oh.
stabbed him in the leg.
Oh my god. Oh, that's just messed up.
That's cheating right there. Oh.
Oh, this is brutal.
It's getting jammed up with all those other spikes, dude. Damn.
God bless.
Oh. Go down. Take an 8 count. Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
KO!
That was like celebrity deathmatch style.
Yeah,
dog.
look, dude, he turned Hulk into a pincushion. Dude. Look at him.
He looks like a straight up
Oh.
echidna.
Yeah, he does.
He's
Ooh.
done, bro.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He didn't even get. I mean, he got like the cars hits, but that was it.
Got the car hits and some good shots in as as World Breaker.
Doomsday ate Hulk. He
Yeah.
ate the Hulk.
Yeah, as hate to say it, but DC, especially like pre-crisis DC,
It's hard to mess with them.
yeah, Silver Age comics, like Superman is considered the most ridiculous of like the ridiculous, but Doomsday in almost any age is crazy.
Facts.
It's crazy how like just
That story makes it even more real to me. Like the fact they're killing him over and over again anyway. Like that's his life.
yeah, 100%.
Damn.
Oh man, it's
This one hit me.
oh yeah.
This hit me right here.
I don't know what to say other than just the fact that
R.I.P.
man,
Hulk. We need to take a moment of silence for the Hulk. Moment of silence. All right.
21 gun salute. Actually, here I'll just do a 2-gun salute. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, we out here.
Did 4
baby.
guns. Yeah, 4-gun salute.
Well,
all right.
let's
so,
see what their explanation is.
Yeah, probably.
Even though we know.
Probably some shit about like, oh, Doomsday just this much more ridiculous. Like
Probably.
It's like, yeah, we know. We figured.
We saw.
Beautiful.
With the Hulk's immeasurable power and Doomsday's impossible immortality, this truly felt like a fight between an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Hulk may have had the advantage in raw strength, at least at his full potential, but Doomsday could certainly hold his ground. His victories against the likes of Superman and Darkseid prove he can take a hit from someone strong enough to break planets.
And by experience, Doomsday had the speed advantage. He regularly fights foes with light speed capabilities, while that kind of speed is an extreme rarity in the Marvel Universe. In fact, the only foe that fast who Hulk's ever seemed to keep pace with in a one-on-one match was Sentry, and that was when he was at his most powerful stage, World Breaker Hulk.
So overall, Hulk had strength and Doomsday had speed, but neither completely outclassed the other. At first glance, this one looked like it could go either way.
Which means the devil's in the very tiny details.
So why couldn't the Hulk's infinite strength just keep rising and eventually overwhelm Doomsday?
Well, even assuming Hulk's strength was infinite,
Oh,
his healing
man.
factor
Yeah,
was
Hulk
none.
versus,
Don't get me wrong,
Wolverine.
it can only be overtaxed by hits from absurdly powerful beings such as Zeus or Sentry, whom Doomsday certainly compares.
Naturally, Doomsday's crazy strength and speed started wearing that healing factor down.
Here's where it gets a bit tricky. The Hulk may look like a giant green monster, but he's still technically human, and his power directly correlates with his anger. A human being's anger stems from an increase in hormones and adrenaline in the body. However, the brain can only produce these chemicals at such a rate for a limited time, eventually giving up and turning apathetic. Therefore, Hulk's limitless power could never have existed without his healing factor. It's the key. It allowed his body to continue producing hormones and adrenaline far beyond the norm, theoretically an endless supply, thus increasing his superhuman power to an immeasurable degree.
So basically, Doomsday overworked him.
his healing-
Yeah, which that's how that goes, man. I mean, dude, some of my favorite fights ever were literally dudes that just who were like physically stronger but got outworked by the more seasoned and more like durable fighter.
No doubt.
That's like my favorite. One of my favorites is Michael Katsidis versus Juan Manuel Marquez. Dude, Katsidis in the beginning, dude, he was tearing through Juan Manuel Marquez. Like, and Katsidis had power. Katsidis just like boom, just like threw that left in there so quick that Marquez couldn't get his hands up in time. Just super smooth. But then eventually Marquez and his durability just won out. I mean, they went 9 rounds, and by the 9th round, you could see Katsidis was like on his last legs.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. Now, I think Katsidis has fought 10 or 12 round fights before, but against someone like Marquez who can keep the pressure on, all fight long,
Going hard
Yes.
the whole time.
Like just going in, just like digging the hooks in, and then like just like all of a sudden he's just like popping like jabs up top, and then he like throws that machete of a left hand in there, and you're just like trying to do your best to like just stay afloat. and you have all you can do is cover up because he just won't stop.
Next thing you know, you're wore down.
Yeah,
can't throw hard.
9 rounds in the fight. Next thing you know, you're on like jelly legs. Your head won't. You're all you're doing is covering up. The ref called it, and I was like, "Dang, dude." Katsidas had him in like the first 3 or 4 rounds, but then that late fight, man. I mean,
if you can't put him away, yeah.
That durability that Marquez has, dude. Marquez's heart is unbeatable.
Heart, baby.
Like he's probably my favorite Mexican fighter ever. I know people would say, well, what about Julio Cesar Chavez? And
Okay.
yeah, Chavez is great, but Marquez, seeing where he came from and the comebacks that he's had against these fighters that are supposedly better than him, I mean, he's probably my favorite Mexican.
Credit where credit's due.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this.
Factor meant the Hulk could no longer maintain his increasing rage and Hulk
Well, after you get stabbed up, like,
Oh yeah, man, you get turned into a dude. He got turned into basically what do they call it? I know it said pincushion earlier, but it's the what are they? Damn it, my brain. It's sorry, I've been at it all day.
it's all good.
I woke up and my brain chose to be dude. So yeah, but he just kept getting dapped up by
Shish
them
kebab,
spikes, dude. Skewered.
Skewered.
He got skewered. That's the word I was looking for. He got skewered up and just like, oh, ain't much you can do with that, man. I mean, because that's just like your healing factor. You can't do anything about it when those are still in there.
That's what I was about to say. So it all ties into one another, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That blood flow ain't the same.
Yeah. God.
That battle between Worldbreaker Hulk and Sentry, with his healing power beaten down, he literally couldn't.
Look at how
keep
beat
himself
up
angry
everybody
enough
is.
to stay
Yeah, everyone's just like, Jesus, man.
Damn.
What the hell happened?
Reed Richards is fucked up.
Yeah, Reed Richards just like is like, damn. It's like, look at that eye right there. His eye's just like, what's going on here?
Facts.
What happened?
in Hulk mode.
I love science, but there's still one more thing. Thanks to his battles with Superman and other Kryptonians, Doomsday has evolved to a point where it's basically impossible to kill him with brute force alone.
So Hulk couldn't have killed him by just getting angry enough to punch harder than Doomsday ever felt.
Precisely. Here's the proof. Superman and Doomsday eventually had a rematch, in which Superman was much more powerful than their first battle. As we discussed before, Superman's power is also potentially limitless by way of continually absorbing solar energy. And at this point in his story, he'd begun to discover that.
But try as he might, despite his increased power, Supes couldn't kill Doomsday with blunt force a second time.
Ultimately, Doomsday's immunity to being ripped, impaled, incinerated, blasted with energy, and being beaten by blunt force from both focused and multiple sources means Hulk just didn't have the options available to take Doomsday out.
That's what I
before
said,
his
was it
healing
not?
factor was
Yeah,
overtaxed.
100%.
On this day,
He just ain't gonna have
met his
the.
doom.
He don't have anything
The
like
winner
even
is
Doomsday just with the spikes. Like
Oh yeah.
that's an ability, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Ugh. That was hard, Hope.
Well, there you are. That was.
I'm gonna read a comic for you, bro. Redeem
Yeah,
yourself.
that was sad, but hey, that's how it goes, man.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, no, like
Can't pull punches in a death battle.
no.
It's to the death.
Yeah, and I respect what they're doing here, man. I respect the fact that I know people like I talk shit and everything on Death Battle, but at the end of the day, I just look back on it, I'm just like, huh, God, yeah, just like it's people still type in like comment sections every now and again, and they're like super mad at me over the fact that it's like this one Death Battle you said this, and I'm never gonna forgive you for that. It's like,
What?
dude, I have said much worse things on this channel. Hell, on the original channel, I've said much worse things, and you're gonna throw a tizzy over me saying a couple things that offend your sensibilities of characters who do not exist.
At all.
You're gonna get mad over that. Give me a break. Like, I'm never gonna be a fan of yours again. It's like,
That stuff is
bye.
just so.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
I'll gladly watch somebody like that leave.
Yeah.
Bye, dog.
Sayonara.
Please don't
Take
come
care.
back.
Have fun. Have fun. Be sure to hold these nuts on the way out.
Hold these nuts.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I need. I need a can of these nuts. Right
Yeah, just
here.
like sit right there, and anytime someone's just like, it's like, hold these for me. So all
that's.
right.
So are we wrapping it up? Is that it?
No, if you want to keep going, man, we can keep talking. Hulk and Doomsday, like this all just this whole deal. I mean, I figured Hulk wouldn't be at a disadvantage because anytime Superman gets involved, it's almost impossible. Like, especially if it's a rival of Superman. Like, I know Darkseid is a rival of Superman that everybody sees as like the final big bad. The final big bad of Superman.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, Hulk ain't winning this.
Yeah.
He can't beat, I don't even know if he can beat Darkseid like that.
No, Darkseid has his own like stuff that just makes him ridiculous on every front. And
we might have to check out a Darkseid death battle.
That's what we got up here. We got Thanos versus Darkseid.
Okay.
And then we got another one here, Terminator versus RoboCop.
Oh shit.
Like these are like the Terminator RoboCop one's super old. It's like 8 years ago.
That's a good street level one too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's real skill.
Can get into. Yeah.
But man, I guess we'll call it on that, man. I had fun with this, man. I hate to see the Hulk get his ass beat, but these death battles are so good, man, that I don't even care, man. I just like seeing the good animation and, of course, the detailing, the information you get. Yeah. Big Nate chilling it, holding it down, man.
Always, man.
You know what I mean? I appreciate every time. I appreciate all y'all coming through the D's World. Leave a comment, like the videos, you know what I'm saying? We are going to be back consistently and hitting y'all in the face with whatever we run into, man. So leave some suggestions. Go check out some of the other videos. We got music, we got games, we got death battles. We got whatever you want, man. And we'll continue to mix it up. Check out the Renegades Media Group. Yes, sir. Get us out of jail.
Yeah, we're in YouTube jail currently. By the time you're watching this, hopefully they will render a different decision, but I guess we'll see.
We will see.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers, man, right tight.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all.
I'm Nate.
Yo, drawn up, man. Peace.
Regenerated, my own hip hop, nothing to play with. The vision to God, powerful paces. All alone won't stop, perfect my goal. Hey yo, regenerated, my own hip hop, nothing